Geek Fam are ahead of FNATIC in the group stage right now. They're currently sitting in second.
Although Savage being harassed down a good amount here.
He's in trouble. Zeph's got the Dragon Tail out. Cuckoo. No, he's actually going to back off. Just a bit afraid of where Jabs could be on that Ogre. And now Jabs will show himself, but they won't go all the way for the kill onto that Luna. I think they're more than satisfied to just leave Savage on very, very low HP, but now DJ's been forced to come in. He's looking for an arrow, but the neutral creeps actually block the pathing, so Zephyr will keep running, but the first blood will come out. DJ does still manage to pick it up, and now Cuckoo does get a trade onto 23 Savage, but he may also die. In fact, no, he's going to blink TB. DJ, can you find the arrow? Not in time. And, I mean, that Luna, if she free farms for a while, it's going to be problematic. In fact, mid lane, they have found Carl again with that arrow, and Carl is going to die very easily. Whiteman will die now. Cuckoo, he has been left alone top for quite a while now. Jabs is going to try and harass him out while he's taking the outpost, and now the arrow does connect from DJ. Raven, though, in there to try and help out. Cuckoo does end up dying, and now Zephyr will also rotate in, and they will take down the Ogre. Now the smoke though, FNATIC, they've rotated up top to try and help out Ice. Geek Fam are still sticking around there, but Jab's going to show himself. Now Raven jumps down the tree. Looks like they are going to try and kill off Whiteman, and they do, and Zephyr now falling very, very low. Remnants will be enough from Moon, so he is going to be worth quite a lot of XP and gold. However, in that Radiant jungle now, they try to chase down DJ. DJ on the run for it, does leap away. Now Savage comes in with the Eclipse. Sonic Wave is there from Cuckoo, but it does nothing. Meanwhile, Wukong's command out from Raven, but he lets it go as Moon was on the chase. Cuckoo eventually killing off DJ on that Mirana, but now they go after Zephyr on the DK. Does go down. Ice seeing if he can even spot out anything else. He does get a courier, but doesn't quite get the final auto attack. Now Whiteman going to try and turn around there with Carl, but this could be dangerous as Moon does jump in. Reaper Sight this out. Ice still alive though. It wasn't enough. The ghost form is there from Carl, but it's not going to mean anything. Not while you've got Moon around on that Ember.
Once that blinks up, I think you fix some of that initiation problem you have. They do smoke up though. They really want to find some pick-offs.
Well, they spotted out Jabs, but Jabs already got the Observer Ward. Now Raven gonna go after him. Ice gonna show up there with DJ. Arrow does connect onto Zephyr, and Ice is bursting down this DK very fast. They do go in for the full-scale team fight. Reaper's Scythe does go out onto Jabs. He does finally die. Now the Sonic Wave is out, but with the Eclipse there from Savage, he just took down so many people. Wyman even still getting chased by Moon will also end up dying. Now Cuckoo trying to TP away, but DJ, he got the Yules off. He has the arrow. He'll wait out the chains and now gets the arrow off. It's going to be a triple kill out for Savage. And it's a 4-for-1 trade.
That Luna most certainly has a lot more scalability than Monkey.
Oh, Zephyr, top lane, getting caught out. He tries to survive, but the damage there from Ice is just way too high. Whirling Death up against the DK just melts that Dragon Knight, and they found another. Raven has been caught out on this Monkey King. Chained up, Jabs is there, the arrow connects, Moon will take the kill. And immediately, the smoke will come out now from FNATIC. They're just not going to let up with this draft. They'll keep running down the side of Geek Fam. And, well, we will see the side of Geek Fam just trying to back off for a little bit, but Cuckoo could be in trouble again. In fact, never mind Cuckoo. Look at Carl on that Necrophos. Moon does not spot him out. He goes for another. Instead, they'll go on to the easy kill for Whiteman. They'll get the Grimstroke. Now they'll see Carl mid. Carl not really backing off yet. Savage will go, and now Moon does jump in. Zephyr does go into the Dragon form, but a great dodge on that Dragon Tail stun from Moon. And now with the Spirit Vessel, Arrow being blocked up by that Dragon Knight, but it doesn't matter. The Sonic Wave, the Eclipse, all being thrown out. The Sonic Wave was decent, but Ice still on top of Carl. He will eventually just back out, go back after that tier 2 tower mid.
You could see a massive swing, at least in EXP, and
top lane.
that could help the cause. Oh no.
Smoke, Moonlight Shadow,
boy.
They're going to find the big one. Carl, arrowed up, really can't sustain this much damage, and Moon, there's the bounty being placed. They do all get the bounty. They placed so many beforehand. God. And now Zephyr as well, going down on the DK. Yeah, I've got that double damage rune down bot lane, but nobody's really noticed it yet. There's no vision on that rune. Savage going to start moving into that tier 3, of course, with the Bloodlust on the Siege Creep as well as Savage. It's going to be a lot of damage coming into that tier 3 tower. They need to take that siege creep down ASAP. They'll jump in, Zephyr going after that Luna. A lot of damage being dealt here. Savage does have the Aegis. We'll pop the Mantra, we'll lose the Aegis. Arrow, barely missing out there on the Necrophos. If they kill anyone right now on GEEK Fam, none of them have buyback. So they could theoretically end the game if they actually took a big team fight and won FNATIC. And they may understand this. Sometimes you just have to guess. Zephyr gonna jump in again with his Blink Dagger. Soulbind there as well, but Zephyr, he does fall. Moon jumping in as well. They're trying to get that Luna out of there. Savage will not die. Now Raven trying to fight back up against the Ember. He will just remnant out, and the Sonic Wave doesn't really connect. It only really got jabs on the Ogre. And so now with the Wukongs down and the Sonic Wave down, you just go back in. Ice just planting those branches down. Arrow beautifully connecting there onto Carl. And Ice does get the kill regardless of missing the chain on that tree. And now, secondary racks. They've just got everything for it.
Yeah, there's nothing left from GEEK Fam for defense. No ults up. They can't punish this.
Arrow being taken there from Zephyr just to protect Carl, but that will cost him his life. They give him the tip as well, just to rub it in. Obviously, he didn't really have a choice. Carl was probably going to get dived on and die if he didn't take that arrow. I don't believe they can defend against Megas with this draft either. It's not going to be the easiest defense. It's going to be very hard to play back if you have to. Never mind though, they jump in with that blink. Inkswell there as well. DJ falling low, does get Reaper Scythe and die. In fact, it was Savage. Savage does end up going down to the Luna. And now Ice is going to be in trouble. He'll go down as well, it looks like. They do get that Jingu Mastery. They go for more now with the Inkswell Primal Spring out from Raven. He doesn't connect on anyone, but they'll keep going. Jabs, however, does turn around onto Cuckoo, but now Raven, he does go down as well. They just kite him out, going back in. Whiteman, he's in big, big trouble. He has no friends left, but he is probably just going to die anyway. A double kill out for Moon. And there's the GG call.
FNATIC, they played it well. They had a bit of a rough start. I think Shadow Demon is a core. You get the early farm, you rush the Ags. It's pretty darn good, that control you get.
But that was just a level 1 combo coming out from GEEK Fam. They can easily just go again if they wish, and they will. There'll be the Stroke of Fate with the Fire Blast, and Jabs, no, he'll still survive. Eventually, Zephyr does get the final auto attack to secure the kill. Raven is still dominating though at 29-6. But now paralyzing Cask. DJ is going to be there with the Impel, and Savage is out with the spin. Raven just trying to run away, but the Melodic may just pop him out. Still trying to run, but he should be dead here. They will get DJ, or maybe they won't. He's still running, but eventually does go down.
Should allow Savage to ramp up his own farm.
Mid lane, DJ getting dived. Carl doesn't really have the chains. Remnants almost take him out, but now Moon's there with the Dragon Tail, and Carl, he used all his remnants to try and go after that Nyx Assassin kill. So now with the Maledict on top of him, he's probably going to die, but the Flame Guard will protect for now. Savage, meanwhile, chasing Zephyr with a spin. Doesn't have Omni Slash yet, but with the Phase Boots, it should be enough to just chase him down. Meanwhile, Carl is still in trouble, and they will eventually get the kill. Moon the one to pick it up, and now mid lane Cuckoo does come in and secure the junk kill.
FNATIC, they've got to be a bit careful with how far forward they put Savage, but if they find trades, it should be okay.
Oh, the DK going to be in trouble now, but Ice does go for the disruption. Moon still in huge trouble, does get chased down and killed off. Ice trying to fight back by himself. He's got a lot of Shadow Poison stacks going out on everyone. Now the Death Wards are flying out. Jabs should secure the kill onto Zephyr though. No, he doesn't die quite yet. Whiteman, however, runs back in with the Inksword. Should be enough, but now Savage does come in with the Omni Slash. And Cuckoo, he's just trying to run away, but the spin gonna be there, but the blink will also be out from the Quap.
Whether he goes for durability for his team or just more damage for the Ags will be important.
He's been caught out here. Tried to go on to Zephyr there with the disruption, but he will ultimately die. And make matters worse, Carl did end up picking up the regen rune, and now jumps in. Still has the regen active, by the way. Carl will keep going, but now he's been stunned up. Soulbind will be there, however. Carl took a lot of damage, but it won't matter. Raven still secures a kill onto Jabs, and Carl looks like he will take out to the Melodict unless he gets a Sleight of Fist off, and he won't. He will die. Now Savage goes for the Omni. It is onto Raven, but he's not taking that much damage. Cuckoo will also jump in on that Queen of Pain, and this Jug just can't finish off the kill, so Cuckoo will chase him down, understanding Spin is not available. But they don't have a way to cancel the TP. Nevertheless, though, mid lane, Sonic Wave does come through. Moon will die as well as DJ on that Nyx Assassin. And these two teams are just going at it. Constant team fights going on. In fact, it's not even over. Cuckoo jumps in onto Ice. Disruption will come out. Jab's trying to follow up, but now Whiteman will stun him up with the Fire Blast. Zephyr back in there with Carl on the Ember. They'll go back onto Jabs, rather just try and kill off Cuckoo. The Quap does die, but Ice will also die. Now Jabs does finally go down, but Savage, he's going to make a run for it. He doesn't have Spin or TP right now, so all he could possibly do is fight back.
So it's an issue of a back and forth timing there. Still, Savage a bit too far forward.
Be okay, but top lane Savage is going to go for the spin away. He had TP off cooldown in a few seconds, but now while that spin's gone, he is just going to die. This Jug pick just hasn't really seemingly worked out at all quite yet for FNATIC. They're still trying to get that farm up onto Savage. He's got the Yasha, but just hasn't got the Sange. Meanwhile, down at the bot lane, Moon, Dragon Tail out onto Carl. He will also get impaled, and Moon will just try and TP away, but Whiteman had the Fire Blast. He was right underneath Vision as well, so it was a very, very easy stun out for the Ogre. GEEK fam, they have smoked up. Jumping onto Jabs, they'll go for the chains onto that Shadow Demon with the Sonic Wave now. Ice going to fall very low. Jabs does go down. They still chase Ice, but now the Omni does fly out, really killing off no one yet. Cuckoo does eventually fall on the Quap, and now Carl also will go down on the Ember. Whiteman trying to turn around and kill Ice, but he'll be just fine. But you're at that point where Savage is going to keep split pushing that top lane, trying to force GEEK fam back. Now they can go on to Cuckoo in that mid lane with a nice impale up from DJ. He does also have the blink in Cuckoo. We're trying to blink away, but no, the cast! It was following him down. It cancels the TP. Cuckoo is definitely dead. The Purge got placed there by Ice, and Jabs had enough damage with the Maledict.
So FNATIC is building up a lot more. You go back to the point with that Luna. I think Raven, when he went for that BKB, he should fight. Like, there's no other point in early BKB. It doesn't accelerate your farm. So he's missing out on that item, and just like that, Savage takes the tier 3.
That he does. Onto the racks. Soulbind's going to fly out. Now the Inkswell there onto Whiteman, but they're not really going in. They're being very, very hesitant about this. Of course, the healing ward is going to be there from Savage, just healing up all the damage they pump out onto Moon. So he's just fine with taking all this damage. Now the healing ward does die, but they've found the melee racks up at the top lane, and GEEK fam, have they waited too long? Ice, he jumps in with the disruption. Now Cuckoo gonna try and get in there. Sonic Wave does connect on two, but the Omni will kill him off. They just can't win this. The Dragon Tail there onto Raven. They clear them out. And FNATIC back into that racks now, secure the top lane.
Man, you just can't kill these guys off. They just stay alive for too long.
Oh, Whiteman, he got jumped on. He can't die like this. He just bought back. He doesn't yet, but Impale does come in from DJ, and that's going to be enough. Whiteman's gone for 70. And FNATIC, I mean, they're full HP and basically full mana. They may feel like they can keep going through that mid lane. You've also still got the Aegis there on Savage, and he wants to go. Raven also has the Eclipse. DJ jumps in, gets the stun off with the Stroke of Fate. Now Cuckoo will try and protect. Soulbind does fly out. Moon, he blinked in to try and get a stun off. But they're not really going to follow up on that Soulbind. It's very, very defensive. And it looks like they are just going to try and wait out Whiteman, but you've got so much sustain here with the Guardian Greaves healing ward and the heals from Jabs. And now Raven getting taken out by his own illusions. Carl trying to come in from the back, from the behind, but it doesn't really work out. He has to remnant back forward. Now Ice being purged up. They do BKB. He will die. Cuckoo jumps in onto Jabs, but Dragon Tail does come out from Moon. He does die now. Savage, however, is in trouble. He still holds onto the Aegis and will lose it. Jabs, Death Ward with the cask. DJ unable to get a stun off. He'll be fine to just blink out of there. Now with the Dragon Form illusions, they can just keep pushing in that racks. Savage goes for the big Omni. Whiteman gonna drop very, very quick. Cuckoo, or rather Carl, does manage to remnant away. But Savage doesn't mind that. He'll go back into that mid lane Rax. And we still have Eclipse there on Raven. He has not been able to commit it. Another Soulbind flies out, but they've already lost that mid-Rax. Sonic Wave, no, Moon takes no damage. He had the BKB up. They just can't kill him. And now, FNATIC's back in. They purge up Raven. He BKBs, pops the Eclipse, but Savage is taking hardly any damage.
Oh, no.
Raven's dying too quick. He will go down. Cuckoo needs to run, but Ice is on the chase with the Shadow Poison spam, and they get him as well. Oh, this is looking bad. This is looking real bad for Geek Fam, as they are onto the tier 4 towers now. They can't push the final lane of Rax, but it doesn't matter. They just don't respect the side of Geek Fam with this draft at all right now. As Carl's trying to run, but he's been stunned up, and there's too much damage coming in. He will Fountain, or he will Remnant to the Fountain, but they're just camping the Fountain now. Nice little force stuff from Jabs. Oh. Who force stuffed him in? How dare they? It was Zephyr on the Grimstroke that managed to get that done. Savage, however, is just concentrating on the tier 4 towers. They're still trying to defend this, but Savage is pushing way too fast. There's so many heals coming in, they can't get through the HP pools. They never have to back off. Now, Carl, he ends up going down in the Ember. No buyback available on him. They jump back in with Cuckoo, but Cuckoo just blinked. He might be dead. Yeah, he's gone. The GG's been called. Oh, FNATIC, what a way to finish this series off. They just go for one Rax and they never go back.